So good evening from here in London. Just gone through 9 o'clock and seen the closing bell on Wall Street for the last US equity session before the Christmas break. Now, in terms of news flow, it has been extremely light. Earlier in the day we did see Fitch downgrade Portugal one notch, and we saw further rating agency action in the Eurozone later on in the session, where S&P, they affirmed France's AAA rating. The reaction though from the markets was very much muted, barely any movement in the currencies or bond futures. Anyway, moving on to the US equity markets, they closed in a pretty mixed picture. S&P down around 0.2, Nasdaq down around 0.25%, but the Dow Jones did finish up around 0.1, and we did see many stocks in the US finish on multi-year highs. Of note, one of the best performing stocks, Bed Bath & Beyond, following on for those better than expected earnings yesterday and that positive outlook, shares up over 5% today. On the other hand though, Micron Tech, those earnings we saw yesterday after the market closed that missed expectations, their shares one of the worst performing in the S&P today. Now looking forward to tomorrow. For the US listeners, you probably know the markets are closed. We have no stock trading on NYSE and no trading on the floor or electronically on CME, CBOT or NYMEX. However, in Europe we are open in some places. In London, Paris, Brussels, Amsterdam and Lisbon, equity markets are open for a half day, although they close by 1 o'clock London time. Over in Germany, markets are completely closed, as is the Eurex exchange. And in terms of those derivative contracts traded on life, such as Euribor and Sterling and Gilts, they are open for a half day, closing by 12:30. Anyway, so for all our US listeners, I wish you a very, very happy Christmas, and I will see you in the new year as we are closed next week. And for our European listeners, I will see you tomorrow morning. Goodbye.